Good morning, everyone. This morning I'm going to give a little tutorial for woodworkers of building a push stick that I plan to cut on my CNC this weekend. I kind of want to get into the design process and how that all works out in my workflow. So here we are in Fusion 360. Started out by creating a sketch. We're going to sketch on the top plane, which we can see by here. I'm going to start out by creating a line, so L for line. And I'm going to go up 5.5 inches, 5.5, straight up. Fan this up. Zoom out a little bit. Alright, then I know I want it to be 10 inches long. So we'll just draw a line for now. Escape. Go with the D for dimension. Give this a dimension. 10 inches. Zoom out. Pan where you can see a little better. Now I want to go up, let's say 2 inches. Should be about right. And then we'll just connect this across. This angle's kind of irrelevant, but we'll just connect the points. So we have our general outline there. Now for the part, the little hook here on the back end, I'm just going to draw a rectangle. Let's say, we'll just go ahead and oversize it and hit dimensions. So D for dimension. I'll put that at 1 inch. Probably half, 0.5. Okay, now you can see we need this, or this part here, to be removed. So we'll just draw a line to get rid of that. And then Fusion's got a great tool, the trim tool. It's T on the keyboard. We can trim that line, get rid of this line. Escape. Now we can see we've got a general outline there. We'll go ahead and extrude that up, which makes it give it depth. So for E for extrude, I'm probably going to shoot for 3/8 of an inch thick. So 0.375. Get out of the view mode. 0.375. Okay. Now I kind of want to make this look like a saw blade, so to do that we're going to create another sketch. Hit the create sketch, then we got to select a plane or a surface to draw on, so we'll select this surface here. I'm not going to make complete jagged teeth, we'll just kind of give the look of it. So we'll select 3-point arc, looks about right for what I want. Okay, stop sketch, E for extrude, and this time we're going to cut that. So we'll select this little piece here, and then when you start to extrude down, it'll turn it into a cut. Over here you can see it went to a cut, and we'll hit OK on that. And now what we'd like is this for it to go all the way across this. So to do that, you can create a pattern. Let's go up here, the pattern, rectangular pattern, select faces, because this is the face of this. There's a few different options in here. You can see those: bodies, features, components, but this is just the face. So we'll select that. Select directions. I want to go across to here, select that line. Okay. So we know this is, since we took an inch off of that, off of 10, 8, and that's already an inch there. Actually, it can be 9 across to 8. See what that looks like. Sometimes you gotta play with this a little bit just to get it just right, but that looks just right. So you can see we got our little teeth there. Those are pretty pointy, so we know that's going to happen. They're going to chip off. So we'll hit F, which brings up the fillet command. fill command edges, so select the edges. So we got one. Go ahead and select all these. I'm sure there's probably a quicker way that somebody's screaming at me right now how to do this than individually. So we'll select those. I even want to make all these the same too. So we'll put an 8, so 1, 2, 5. Hit the top view here, see what we're working with. That looks pretty good to me. So now we'll swing around. Actually, let's put a fillet on this edge too. Let's see here. Let's put 8.75, which is 5/8. That looks pretty good. This part up here will get trimmed off. So we're basically done with this part. This is the basic blade of it. So let's just go ahead and save this. Save this as blade. Learn to spell first. Blade. Okay. Saw blade. We'll save that there. Okay. Now we're going to work on the handle. So create a new design. Insert. Attach canvas. So we're going to select a image I got from Google. Just a saw blade handle here. So much stuff on here. Saw blade handle, open. Put it on the top plane. Okay. Now we can see we have our image here. So what we need to do now is, what you can do is, we got the canvas over here and the light bulb's on, so it's turned on. You can turn it off, but we need it on right now. So hit this down arrow. And then you can see the image there, so you can bring multiple canvases in for whatever you need to do. But there's this little button here called calibrate, and this will set the scale of it. So what you do is you select, select from this. So say we have a given dimension that we know, and say we measured the saw handle, and we know it needs to be. So we'll go hit that point there, and that point there. And that's actually just about, no, that's not right. So we need to do 2 inches, 8.75, so 2 5/8 is what I want it to be from there to there. Hit that, you can see I made it really big. So F6 on the Mac will take you back out to the extents so you can see everything. Okay. And now what we're going to do, we're just going to trace around this. So to do that, we're going to create a sketch on top of this plane, top plane again, and we are going to use the spline tool here, and we're just going to go through and just trace around it. It's best to zoom in close as we can. You can see we got that all traced around. Now you can kind of get in here, and these little handles, you can hold on to these and you can move stuff around. My computer's bogging down a little bit with all these nodes. These are called nodes. Alright, that's not too bad. Any kind of rough edges I'll be able to sand out. Only like this one here. Just click on that and hold it in. So let's create another spline. This time we're going to do the cutout here for the handle. This one's getting a little hard to see, so this is not the best quality picture to be tracing, but we can get the general idea. So there we have it traced out. Now we come over here and we can turn off the canvas. Now we can see what we kind of got there. But one thing I forgot to do was we're going to need these holes here, so let's put those in real quick. Try to hover over the center as best we can. We'll draw out. I'm going to make these undersized, and we can go back and make them whatever we need to. Make it a little small. Let's just do a quarter. So 0.25. Enter circle. C for circle. 0.25. Now we can kind of M for move. We can kind of get these adjusted just a little bit better. Okay, and I didn't hit enter, so I can do that again. Okay, enter. That'll hold it in place. M for move. Enter. Bulb, turn the canvas off. E for extrude. Let's make it 0.75, which is quarters. And then bam. See, the handle's not perfect there. The cutout of where your hand goes in, but we'll be able to shape that out just fine. A little bit of sandpaper. Alright, now that we got that, let's put this, we'll hit save on this. Save. Location saw blade, we'll call this saw blade handle. Alright, now the cool part is we can we'll open up this show data panel, and now we can come back to this one. We right click on this and insert into current design. Okay, we see it's flipped the wrong way, but we can fix that real quick. So let's rotate that 180 degrees, negative 180, enter, M for move,
okay, so rotate that just a little bit to try to match that top geometry there. back. Another. Drop that down. Still need to go back.
And there you can kind of see the general outline. This part here, I can see it sticking out, of course. And what I'm going to do is, haven't decided how I'm going to cut this groove that needs to be in this handle here. So I'm going to keep that in the model when this cuts out on the CNC, and then I'll just scribe it because I don't know how far I'm going to have to go or what's going to feel right. It looks like this hole needs to disappear because I want to make sure I have enough clearance between this point and in here where the blade's going to be. I don't want to lose a pinky, so I'd rather have it sitting a little high. So we'll probably just delete that hole when we go to cut it. So now we can hit A for appearance, so y'all can see what it looks like unfinished. Let's see, I don't have a bunch of these downloaded. Let's see, I think they got more finished ones, yeah. So we'll just say pine, because I'm using light colored wood for that. And then walnut on the handle. So there you can see it. That's what it's going to look like. Alrighty, thanks for watching, and be sure to let me know if you would like to see the CAM process of getting that all set up in the tool pass, and I can make another video of that. Alright, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and thumbs up, and so I keep making more videos, and I'll try to get more in depth in the Fusion 360 process.